Okay, now we're recording. So if anyone says anything, we'll hold it against you.
This is the College Gamers Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to, as Mr. Scott Fletcher put it pretty well, the College Gamers Podcast. My name is Mike. I am joined by my good friend Taft. Hello, Taft.
Hey, Mike.
I am also joined by Adam. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Mike.
Hello. So as gamers that we are currently recording during the what's going on today? Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl, yes. This is Super Bowl Sunday, and we are recording in the very beginning of it.
Yes, it started what?
Like 15? It's literally starting right now.
Yeah.
Is it? Awesome. That's because video games take precedent over everything else.
Very true.
It isn't. So who's playing?
That's a great question.
The Falcons and the Patriots.
Falcons and the Patriots. And which one does so we're all from Louisiana, so
Yeah.
we all like the Saints, right?
Yes.
And the Saints hate which one of them?
Patriots.
The Saints and the Falcons hate
Really?
each other.
I don't know. I do college sports. I don't do professional sports.
What is football? I watch esports. That's about it. But yeah, so good luck. Who are we wishing good luck on?
I personally hate the Patriots.
Okay.
Just because I hate Tom Brady. So I'm gonna be going for the Falcons.
I got you. All right, here we go. Who do we think is gonna win? Let's see if we can predict the future here. Who do you think is gonna win?
I'm gonna say Falcons just because I want them to win.
Falcons? All right. You know what?
And I'll say Patriots.
I'm liking Falcons. I got like this tingling in the back of my throat. It says Falcons.
There we go.
I'm gonna go Falcons. All right. So the winner has to pay the losers. No, the loser has to pay the winner $5. Is that it?
Sure.
That's
so
seven.
if he loses, he has to pay us both $5.
Sounds good to me. All right, let's do
But
news.
I have no
And
money.
now for the news.
Awesome. What was that, Adam, about being poor?
He was trying to
said,
say
but
that
I
he
have
has
no
no money,
money.
but nobody cares.
Oh, okay, it's okay, Adam. Debt is good for the soul. It's
All right,
character.
then.
All right, let's move on and like start the news off. Let's start off today with Elder Scrolls Online is getting a new expansion called Morrowind. It is titled ESO Morrowind, as a release date aimed for June 6th, and the players will be returning to Vardenfell. Taff, you know this better than I do. Vardenfell.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, though.
I gotcha. This is actually the setting of Elder Scrolls Morrowind, the single player edition. So yeah, we're heading back to Morrowind, the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played. There will be two versions. The physical, well, first of all, there's like collector's editions for both. The physical collector's edition will feature a 12-inch dwarven colossus statue, 176 page book, which I'm assuming it's either going to be an art book or a notebook, like a journal of some kind.
Yeah.
A map of Morrowind and an exclusive metallic game case.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's always cool. Like it's a collector's edition. You got to put it in a fancy
I know.
box.
Exactly. But no, I always like the metallic ones.
Yeah. The expansion includes 30 hours of new story content, a brand new zone. I wouldn't call it super brand new. I'm assuming they just reworked all the graphics. It has a 3-team PvP mode, so I'm assuming new battlegrounds for PvPers. Further player class, so it's either they're going to add a class or they're adding some more progression within classes. You know, kind of like when WoW has a new expansion, they add new talents or new spells, like as you level up. Also, an additional trial, which I've never played Elder Scrolls Online, so I'm not sure what a trial is. Is that some kind of maybe some way people can unlock loot? I don't know. Have you ever? No one's here has touched Elder Scrolls, huh?
No. I would imagine it is something of like a challenge or something.
I got you. Maybe it's the equivalent of a raid.
Maybe.
I don't know. If
That sounds like it would be what they would call a raid.
Actually, if any listener plays Elder Scrolls Online, you should email us and tell us what the hell a trial is.
Sure.
So existing players can upgrade for $39.99, while new players can get both the expansion and original content for $59.99. As well as digital collector's edition runs $80. Physical collector's edition runs $100 if you really like Elder Scrolls Online. It will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Mac. So good for you two Mac users. Woo! But if you pre-order, you get a little discovery pack, basically a pre-order bonus. That includes a dwarven war dog that's actually pretty adorable. An exclusive warden costume, which looks kind of lame. Treasure maps to help you get around the island, as well as a dwarven crate or several dwarven crates, which when you open them, they kind of sound like loot crates from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Where when you open them, you have a chance to get dwarven themed mounts, pets, costumes, and like other things.
That sounds cool.
So it sounds like, oh, like here you can buy these loot boxes, and that's what they sound like.
Yeah, that's what it is basically.
Yeah. So how about instead of giving us a new expansion, we get Elder Scrolls 6?
Sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah. That always sounds good. I like that. So yeah, what do y'all think of going back to Morrowind?
I think it's a good idea. Morrowind, from what I never played it. From what I heard, is a really popular game.
Yeah.
Especially for like the diehard fans, they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's in Skyrim. They have the island.
Yeah.
And I love that place. I like that place more than I liked Skyrim.
What was it? What was the island called?
Great question.
So it's an S. Sith? No, never mind.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
don't try. And, like Witcher has ruined me for like names in Skyrim because like I get them confused all the time. Like I want to say it's Skellige, but I know for 100% fact that is that's the island chain in Witcher. Like I just they just blend together. But I like that area a lot more than I liked like Skyrim mainland and stuff like that. Just like walking around and stuff, I thought it was really cool, and so it's gonna be really cool to see this in this game.
Yeah, I feel you, Adam. Any inkling to play Elder Scrolls Online?
Possibly. I just think it's cool that they're going off of kind of a pattern, because didn't they just give us a Skyrim remastered, and now they're doing Morrowind?
Yeah. But the remaster was just a remaster of the single player version. Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind is an expansion to their online game.
Oh, okay.
So this will be multiplayer, which is cool that they took the single player game and they built it into multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like I wonder how parallel those two games are going to be, and how much different. Like how different. Like are you going to redo the story?
I don't think it's redoing the story. You're just going back to the land. You know,
I gotcha.
like you're just going back to that area, and it was gonna be really cool for people who have played Morrowind, because I guarantee you they're gonna have a few like little like tossbacks and hints and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Easter eggs. Other things.
Also, I bet. See, here's the thing. Will it be after what took place during the single player game? So will the island be destroyed, and maybe you and your fellow heroes are there to help rebuild?
I mean, it all depends on when Elder Scrolls Online takes place. Like,
it's true.
Lore wise.
Oh God! So this is a lot of lore.
Yeah.
And, like,
Oh yeah.
Timelines.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't got this. Don't even try.
No, it's okay. So, but it's really nice. Because they reworked Elder Scrolls so that you can go to any content at any level. When you buy this expansion as a new player, this is kind of like this is a good gateway for new players. Be like, here's the new content, go play this, and that sounds like a fun way to get new players into the game. It's just starting them off on the new content immediately.
Yeah.
So then they can go back and explore what they missed from the original games. So that sounds pretty cool. And dude, next time it goes on sale, I really want to get Elder Scrolls, because I feel like we hate on it too much for not being the Elder Scrolls 6. And I'm like, maybe before I keep bashing it, I should give it a try. Like, a free trial or something would be nice. Just maybe. But yeah. All right, let's move on to Steep.
Yes. So, as any listener who listened like 2 or 3 weeks ago would know, I got Steep, and I've been talking about Steep a lot.
Have you?
Like not recently, but like before it came out and stuff like that, because I was super excited for the game. So we actually a couple days ago had it announced that Steep is already releasing a free DLC. The best kind of DLC. So
the only type we should get.
For real. So Steep is actually releasing a small like little miniature map, I guess, for Alaska.
Where does the actual Steep take place?
The Alps.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get to go to Alaska and skate and snowboard and ski down those mountains. It's just a little teaser trailer, so we don't get to see a whole bunch of it, but we do get to see some things that are really interesting. Like it looks like there's an area that has a like an Olympic long jump on it almost, and an area with like a lot of like houses on the mountain and stuff like that. It looks really cool, and I think it's gonna be I think they're gonna use it as like a way to do different kinds of mountains and stuff like that. Also the mountains look a lot steeper, like a lot.
I'm glad they're sticking to their name,
Yeah,
the
like
theme of the game.
exactly. So it looks like it's gonna be really fun and really cool, and the fact that it's free is what really gets me because I think the developers, like honestly, the reason I brought up this piece of news because I actually want to talk about this in general, just like DLC in general, is I feel like recently, especially within like 2016, 2017, that that games have been releasing a lot more free DLC than they normally do. Is that just me?
Well, no, because Titanfall has a free DLC.
Yeah, and then
right?
Yeah, there's like I can't put my finger on any specific ones or anything like that, but I feel like there were a lot of games that had a lot of free DLC.
Yeah.
Or like they may not have been big things or anything like that. Like I know Mafia had some.
Yeah.
Witcher, that was 2015, I'm pretty sure. But even then, like that's one of the things that like started the trend. Witcher had 15 free DLCs. They were small things or big things. Like there was an entire like mission set that was given to us and stuff. So,
yeah. Well, I think free DLCs are, first of all, it's a draw for players.
exactly.
You don't have to keep investing in the game you bought originally, but then it's a way to get players back into the game.
Yeah.
And get again, you keep them involved, and you release a sequel, and like people are excited for it.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so that's coming out on I believe it's February 10th that we will be getting that. Yeah.
it sounds like fun for Steep.
What?
While we're talking about it, I was kind of thinking about it the other day. I was like Steep sounds fun to me, but it doesn't sound like something I'd buy. But what would really draw me in is if give me a real life mountain. So like Mount Everest. Let's just go full extreme here.
Okay.
Give me.
I mean, the mountains on here are based off real mountains.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Give me super extreme mountains like Mount Everest.
Okay.
And challenge players to like take 3D scans or models of the mountain. Like go hardcore on this, and then let players start at the beginning and see if they can ski all the way down or snowboard all the way down.
Just try not to die.
Exactly. So survival mode.
Yeah,
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Just like you don't have to do any special tricks or anything like that. You just have to make it down.
Exactly. It sounds like fun.
Everest would take forever too.
Exactly. But there's also these challenges, and like
there are massive chasms.
Yeah.
On Everest.
Exactly. You have to avoid those.
Yeah, like
if the guy next to you starts an avalanche, you're dead too.
Yeah.
Unless
you can outrun it.
Exactly. Good luck with that.
Yeah. That's actually a really cool idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah. All right. We good at this? You want to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on to Adam. What magic have you brought us? What is happening in Minecraft?
So when you think of me, what do you think?
Nintendo.
Oh, we're getting Smash Bros. Or Pokemon news.
Yeah.
Well, I can get away with this one because this is technically Minecraft.
Nope.
So what we're getting here
False.
is
you cannot get away with this one.
Okay.
So what we are getting here is basically a kind of Pokemon thing to Minecraft, which we've seen this before in mods, but what's interesting about this is not technically a mod. This uses command blocks which are similar to mods, but they use the map making feature that's activated by redstone in the game.
Okay.
So it's kind of a mod, but technically not.
Okay.
And so you have to have at least version 1.8.8, and so what it does, it gives about a 4-minute trailer, and it's basically a rehash of the 1996 game.
Oh shit.
So it's got most of the stuff from that, but it says it adds a new region, unique stories, and 136 new Pokemon. So it's not just the Pokemon you would find in the 1996 version. For instance, I think it's confirmed to have Pokemon like Giratina and Arceus, those come in way after this one.
Yeah.
So
hold on, you can throw Pokeballs and catch these things? This is amazing.
It looks pretty great, actually.
This looks awesome. And well, I want to know how they got away with this without using mods. Anyway, continue, Adam. I'm watching the video.
Okay. So you will not be able to play multiplayer on this. It's just a single player thing. But it will have a story mode type thing, I think, because it says it takes 60 to 80 hours to complete gameplay and has features like, quote, an antagonist threatening to release the legendary darkness that demands tribute. So I think there's a story mode type thing there.
That's menacing.
As well as a you go up against something called Team Tempest. So
Okay.
like how every game has their criminal organization thing, Team Tempest is this one.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then
They probably want it to rain.
so yeah, there's also some. Apparently, might be some legal trouble with this too, because even they themselves are saying that this might be shut down soon. Like Nintendo might shut this down because they noticed. I mean, not just Pokemon copyright in general, but they noticed similarities with some of the sounds and the sound effects from Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah.
So this could potentially be shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was wondering how they were getting away with this.
Well, you could argue it's under parody.
You definitely could, but I was wondering. I was like, because that seems like that's real close. Like,
But I would say they can get away with parody because when you take a parody song, you can still use the original song.
yeah, exactly. I
You
mean,
just change the lyrics. This is taking the Pokemon song, I guess, to draw, a parallel, and they're just changing the lyrics or the medium, which is Minecraft.
yeah, it's true.
Also, here's the thing. I think Nintendo should help, their let their community blossom and make things like this. Mm-hmm. But they're also stingy about their IPs.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. Is like, and they have money to spend on lawyers.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Adam, have you actually played this? You play Minecraft a lot.
I actually haven't played Minecraft in a while. I just thought this was pretty interesting because
geez.
normally with
sorry.
Minecraft you'd have to get a mod to do something like this, but this isn't technically a mod.
I wonder how they got away with this without a mod. This must have been a lot of work.
It's weird. Command blocks are I'm not exactly sure how they work, but it's you can compare it to a mod, but it's technically not somehow. It's tricky.
That's strange. So what did it? Okay. This might be a lot, but just give me a short synopsis. What does a command block do? Give me like 2-3 sentences.
It can do a lot of things. It depends on how you yourself program it.
Okay. So it's basically like it lets you kind of like little program your own little things in Minecraft.
Basically.
Okay, cool. All right, let's move on. What's happening next? Injustice 2?
yes. So Injustice 2 has released another character. So, as we all know, like Injustice 2 is coming out soon, and they have a huge amount of characters, or a bigger, large array of characters, especially compared to the last one, which had a bunch of good characters, but pretty much all of them were like mainstay characters. Like everybody knew who they were and stuff like that. Some of the characters in here, like you might not know, such as like Gorilla Grodd, who is like not Supergirl's Wonder Woman's like one of her big bad guys.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or and they have they have one of the Red Lanterns. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Artrocious,
Yeah.
something like that. And but so they've also announced some other characters recently, like Brainiac will be in the game, Bane, Poison Ivy,
Ooh.
Damian Wayne as Robin.
Yeah.
But their newest one is somebody that hopefully a lot of people are familiar with because she's an awesome character and I love her to death. But many people probably don't know about her or might not know about her.
Okay.
Black Canary.
Never heard that name before.
How have you not heard Black Canary?
I don't pay attention to.
Do you know who Green Arrow is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's his wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, the only Green Arrow I know is from that really crappy movie. It's only Green Arrow. No, wait, Green Arrow. Not Green Lantern. Never mind.
Yep.
I don't pay attention to DC.
Come on, bud. So no, so it's Green Arrow's wife. She dresses in black spandex and fishnets.
Okay. Sounds like
fights in
every
high
other
heels. It's great. She also her superpower is like she can scream like enough to bust your eardrums. Like it's amplified and stuff like that. Like she screeches and it'll deafen you and stuff like that. She's not the absolute best character.
Yeah.
But she's one hell of a fighter, and that like basically a sonic boom that she can make with her voice is pretty great.
She looks like a badass.
She is badass.
So I'm guessing the Screech is how she got her name.
Yes, exactly. That's how she got her name. And
Okay.
so I'm really excited to see like if they're bringing in people like Black Canary, who I've actually just started reading through Injustice, and so they have a lot of people to bring in. like a lot. It's gonna be really good to see.
How large is the roster right now?
I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head.
Okay. How many? Do you know how many they had last game?
Probably before any DLCs or anything like that. Probably about 20.
Okay.
Maybe less.
But you think it's definitely for sure gonna be larger than that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I got you.
I would imagine that they're gonna have everybody from the first game, plus the people that they're adding in.
I got you.
So
Cool. Nice. I got a question for you, Taft.
okay.
I'm not a big fan of fighter games just
Okay.
because I find them to be all the kind of the same.
Yeah.
What makes Injustice stand out?
So, really, there's not a whole lot. If I'm being 100% honest.
Okay.
But it's the fact that one, it's got an excellent story. Like Mortal Kombat stuff's got good stories, but it can get pretty convoluted. So this one's a very good story. It's so good that the comic actually came about after the game.
Yeah. Oh no, I love I read the Injustice comic.
Yeah,
No, it's good.
and that came about because of the game,
Yeah.
not the game coming out because of the comic. But the characters and stuff in it, like it's always fun to be able to fight as like, your favorite superhero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that appeal.
And then also one thing that I've never seen in another game is you can actually like hit somebody off the stage into another stage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do.
So you hit them just right and like off the side or something.
So basically, if you get them into like the right corner,
yeah.
or the correct corner, and hit them with a special move, it'll knock them out of the stage and into a different one.
I got you. That's pretty cool. All right, you ready to move on?
Yes, real quick. So Injustice 2 will be launching on May 16th on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Nice.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
All right. I'm really sorry to bring this up, everybody. This is gonna be really sad.
Why would you do it then?
But Club Penguin is shutting down.
No!
I'm sorry. I have
All the memes.
I love Club Penguin memes. Just itch my tickle bone. I didn't
That's
even know.
literally the only reason I know Club Penguin.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, their memes are so amazing. I don't know why they make me laugh so hard, but I love them so much. So for anyone
Because
who's
it's so simple and vague that it's funny.
they're great. Okay, if anyone doesn't know what Club Penguin is, first of all, get out from the rock you're living under. The sunlight is here. Also, Club Penguin is a browser-based MMO that launched back in 2005.
God.
So it is old. It's extremely popular. Basically, players play penguin avatars, and they can hang out and go to various parties and play mini games together. And that's about it. To be honest, if I had time this week, I would have played Club Penguin just to have more info about it.
There you go.
But so it's aimed at children. It's very child friendly, but the internet, just look up Club Penguin memes. They are so funny. And for some reason, adults and just, I don't know, 20-somethings are really attracted to this game. Not to bring up politics, but there is even a Trump protest in Club Penguin.
No.
People got together and started.
No.
I was like, that's so funny. So Club Penguin's just a thing people do, and it's just look up the memes. All right, they're great. But it will be shutting down March 29th, and the good thing is that it's not completely dying. Club Penguin, the browser game, is being replaced with a mobile game called Club Penguin Islands. The franchise developers are calling it an entirely new Club Penguin experience for mobile. So premium members will be able to keep logging in to their browser-based Club Penguin until March 29th, but no new accounts can be made. Also, no new memberships, and they're no longer going to be charged for the service.
Okay.
So if you have a premium membership now, or if you made one, you can keep using it for a while. But apparently one last party will kick off on February 1st. So
We just missed that news.
did we? Oh, darn, it was 4 days ago. I should have partied it up super hard.
Yep.
So yes, rest in peace, Club Penguin. Your memes will be lost, and I hope we get so many more from the mobile app. All right, let's move on. All right, Adam, bring our spirits up from the wastes, from the depressed pit that I put them in.
Disappointing Club Penguin, we now get exciting Star Wars.
Woo!
So yeah, EA CEO Andrew Wilson said we basically get a confirmed Star Wars Battlefront sequel.
I'm okay with that.
I thought a Star Wars Battlefront sequel was already confirmed.
I think we knew that before the game came out. But
Like, I thought it was already officially confirmed, though, that we were going to have this.
yeah. But no, okay, keep going, Adam.
Okay, so we don't have much on this, but it's still this is still some pretty good news. So it's scheduled to release during what they call the 2017 holiday season, which they label as between September and December, which, if you know gaming, that most likely means November.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's not much else. They say we get more locations, more heroes and characters, a single-player campaign mode, which I think a lot of people wanted from Battlefront, and elements from possibly elements from Rogue One and Force Awakens, because I remember Force Awakens wasn't in the last Battlefront, was it?
No.
Yeah,
We got DLC for it.
Yeah, it wasn't in the original, but they did later on add like the Battle of Jakku, which was like canon.
I was thinking Battle of Kotaku or something. It's Jakku. Thank you, Taff.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that's basically all we got from this announcement, but it still looks pretty exciting.
Okay, if there's a Rogue One DLC or some sort of content, I hope it's a beach fight.
Oh, it's got to be.
It's
got to be. That's the only real fight they had
Yeah.
in Rogue One, except for like, the base, but still.
It's gonna be the beach fight.
It's got to be.
That's it. We're done. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So when's the Last Jedi come out? Do you think we're gonna
Last Jedi comes out on December 15th.
December 15th? Okay.
I know that because I'll be in Disney watching that in Disney again.
Okay. So they're probably gonna do the same thing they did last time, where they're gonna release the game as to start the hype train.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
The hype train is the coal. No, this game is the coal of the hype train.
I'm pretty sure when we first heard, you and I, when we first heard about this, we talked about how they were probably going to do the same thing when they released the second one. I feel like this is deja vu.
Yeah, this is a conversation we've had before.
Exactly.
But they're gonna use this to kickstart the hype train. The movie's gonna come out, and the DLC is gonna come out for the Last Jedi.
Exactly. Just keep it going.
Exactly.
And
Why
then,
not?
And then hopefully either this year or next year, we get a bunch of announcements of those 5 games that EA has.
We're gonna get one
distributed
before the end of the year.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But we haven't got any announcements on any of them.
It's true. But hey,
So
E3.
yeah,
E3, it's gonna be Star Wars dominant.
just Star Wars.
Exactly.
And I'm going to die.
Yes. Okay. So I'm assuming we all have a childhood, right? Like we all had a childhood, yes?
Yeah, of course we had a childhood.
Okay.
I'd assume so.
How do we feel about them calling this Star Wars Battlefront 2?
No.
We're gonna be salty about it?
Yes.
We're gonna be like,
Yeah.
get off my childhood.
This is not Battlefront 2.
No, we're gonna form a rebellion and blow up their Death Star.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Adam, were you disappointed that there wasn't a campaign in the first movie, a game?
In the first movie.
I guess a little bit, but I mean, unless it's what was it called? Force Unleashed. Unless it's like Force Unleashed, there wasn't really much story in Star Wars.
That's true.
Except for Lego Star Wars, maybe.
No, I mean, no, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree.
Okay, Battlefront 2 did have a
Battlefront 2 had an excellent story. You play as the 501st, which,
Yeah.
who, for those of you who don't know, was Anakin's Legion, a.k.a. Darth Vader's Legion, a.k.a. the people who were, manning the Death Star.
Yeah.
So, they were the baddest of the bad, and you got to play as them, which was awesome.
They were they were the elite.
They were the elite of
Legion.
the elite.
Yeah.
Yes.
And which was a great story.
Exactly.
So, all right. This campaign, Adam, what would you like to see in this campaign?
I'm not sure because they could go a lot of ways with this.
What would you prefer?
There's so much Star Wars universe that they could go with it.
Okay, all right, Adam. All right. Boba Fett puts a gun to your head and says, "What story do you want to see? What would you want to see?"
Fett.
Go. What?
It's Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Sorry, Boba Fett and Boba Fett, both of them.
I wouldn't be able to pick because if it was up to me, I'd
You're
say,
dead. Boom.
hey, put them
Dead.
all in because all Star Wars is good except the prequels are slightly worse.
That's true. Yeah, I got you. I would. They shouldn't touch the 5-0 first. I think we should keep that story where it is.
I don't think you should play as any specific like one of the groups. I think that you should just play like. I think they should do it kind of how Battlefield did it for Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Where you were just in a battle. You were a soldier in a battle. That was it.
And you're kind of hopping from battle
from battle. You tell the story of the war.
Yeah.
Through the battles that you're fighting, not necessarily the story of one specific group, but the story of the war itself.
I like that. Like you're taking the galactic war and you switching from planet to planet to planet.
I would really like to see in this. We're probably not going to. It's probably just going to all be post Empire. But I would really like to see like clones fighting in the Clone Wars, even like as like a small intro to it or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Then the stormtroopers going into it, and then later even see the stormtroopers fighting for the First Order.
Dude, if we got to go through the entire story, okay, there'd be some bridging that would have to be done.
Yeah,
but...
I wouldn't mind seeing how the First Order came about.
Oh yeah,
a little bit, and then how and that's why I don't think you should follow one specific thing. One specific group. That way you can go across those. There's 3 different wars in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah,
there's the Galactic Civil War, which is the Empire. Then there's the
Clone Wars,
and then there's the war that's currently going on.
Yeah, does it have a name yet?
I don't believe so.
No, okay.
Or just like it's just the Resistance versus the First Order. I don't know the name of it.
Okay, because we're still resisting things.
Exactly.
The rebels are just really edgy people.
Exactly.
I gotcha. Well, I would like to see that because like in let's see in the first Battlefront 2, we should move on, but I want to keep talking about this.
Yes,
it's Star Wars.
Exactly.
In the first Battlefront 2. We really go from episode, I think 2 to the end of, like just after episode 3.
Yes,
with that story.
Yeah,
there is no original trilogy.
No, there is. Is
there a story there?
Definitely, yeah.
Am I forgetting that?
Yes, you are.
What do you do?
You just go from being
Oh wait, yes,
you fight on Death Star and all that.
You fight on the Endor.
Yeah, you do all that.
I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Probably because the sequel, like the prequel part's my favorite part.
Oh, it was easily the best part. Yeah,
the best part of the story.
Like fighting on Kashyyyk and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that was the best.
And like turning on the Jedi
and then becoming Yoda.
Yeah,
my favorite thing to do on Kashyyyk was you could run through the water. If you were Yoda, you wouldn't die because you wouldn't drown because you'd be moving so fast. You could just jump out the water real quick, breathe, and go right back down. It was great.
Dude, I had so much fun on
just
that
like
map.
You'd be running across the beach, like force running, and then jump, and just like shink, shink, shink.
Oh yeah, and you
just out of the water. Nobody was expecting it.
Exactly, and you could fight through the Hoth battle and everything.
Yeah,
I forgot. The game's so great, but
Hoth was a really good map too.
It was.
Hoth was probably my favorite post Empire map.
Yeah, but they do have a lot to do, and I forgot where I was going with that because I just like went down memory lane there. But yeah. Give us a good story, and if you do something like Battlefront 1 where you have separate campaigns, because the way Battlefront, as you said, there's 4 campaigns that take place all during World War I.
Yeah,
and you can you follow through kind of all of them. So if we got kind of like that, that'd be cool because they could show off the whole universe without having to make a story that does it.
Exactly. Yeah,
I like that. All right, let's move on. What's next?
So we've all decided that we have had a childhood, correct?
Of course.
In your childhood, did you play Tony Hawk?
No.
What? No. Michael. Seriously?
Now, this is how I get replaced on my own podcast.
Come on, dude.
I wasn't a sports game guy.
It's Tony motherfucking Hawk.
Okay, I did play it a little bit at a friend's house, but I just never.
You could play in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. You could play as Darth Maul.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't play it. Disappointing. It's okay.
Oh, this is entertaining.
Adam, did you play it?
I did not.
Okay.
Adam!
I was so worried he was gonna say yes.
Oh my god! Oh god, I just want to kill you both right now. Okay, but for those of you out there who had a childhood who played consoles that actually were good, Nintendo consoles were better back then, but still. So Tony Hawk.
I was about to say cough GameCube.
Yeah, it was excellent. I'm pretty sure they had Tony Hawk Pro Skater on GameCube. But for those of you out there who definitely had a PlayStation, I'd be willing to bet money you at least played a Tony Hawk game just because they were so popular on the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. I did play it.
Yes. So Tony Hawk is actually making, or as at least teased, that he is making a new video game, but this time it will be without Activision. So back in 2015, he released Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, and it was a flop. It was just total crap. Nobody wanted it. Nobody liked it.
All right.
So the contract was good through 2015. So at the end of 2015, it ended. And so he is going to, and it wasn't clear, or at least we knew that it was good through 2015, and it wasn't clear if they extended the contract or not. But it turns out they haven't. They didn't. So Tony Hawk is now currently making a new game, and he hasn't told us really anything about it. And I would like to apologize for the super vague news I've had this week.
Yeah.
It's just that was what I found really interesting. And so he said right now nothing is actually completely official, as in no contracts have been signed, but he's super excited, and that he feels like he signed with that he's going to be signing with the right people in the next couple months, and that we should know more.
Nice. Who's he signing with again?
Oh, he hasn't said.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right, any guesses?
So Neversoft, which is the people who made it.
Neversoft.
Yeah. That's the name. That's the name of the.
That really sounds like an innuendo.
Oh, it's definitely an innuendo. So they're the studio that made many of the Pro Skater games, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They merged with Infinity Ward recently.
Oh, I see.
So
wait, did they make Dark Souls? It's a really hard game. And they're Neversoft.
I'm gonna punch you. So I'm a Okay, but yeah. So
collect yourself, Tap. It's okay.
I'm trying not to hit him right now.
1-star review for that joke.
Yeah. Okay. But so they merged with Infinity Ward. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see them doing an Infinity Ward, which is really kind of funny because it's like Activision and Infinity Ward did Call of Duty and Call of Duty. Now they're gonna be doing Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk. So that'd be funny.
That would be. You know what? Ubisoft might be good.
Ubisoft would be a good one.
They just released a sports game.
Yeah.
So I can see them doing Tony Hawk.
Yeah, wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah.
I hope they do something like they did with Underground. That's more like a story mode focused skating game than it is just like going out and skating.
Wait, do you compete? How do you play these games?
Oh, you basically just go to you just skate around. Like there's no story or anything to them. You just go to a school and skate around the college campus and stuff that. It's really,
it's like basically an open world.
Yeah, exactly. It's an open world skate game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's really
fun.
I
can see where that get old if it didn't have a story.
See, you would think that it would get super old, but for some reason it doesn't. I would imagine it's just because of all the stupid cheat codes and stuff that they have.
Oh my god.
Or like the fact that you can skate around on as Darth Maul on a hoverboard.
I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
I'm confused how grinding works if you have a hoverboard.
The exact same.
Okay.
Don't know how.
All right. I'm okay with that.
I would imagine so. How I guess the repulsors are only pushing off on a certain area because there's 2 repulsors on each end, and so they're only pushing at the edges. So if you can find that middle spot, you can grind on the middle spot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was really confused, but Taff obviously broke down the physics of hoverboard. And
exactly.
I got you. All right, let's move on to Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm is getting their newest hero, Lucio from Overwatch. Taff, you played Overwatch? Yes.
For like 10 minutes at one time. Yeah.
You know who Lucio is?
He's the DJ, right? With the dreads and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little Jamaican dude who plays music. So one of the nice things about Overwatch characters in Heroes of the Storm is that because in the Overwatch they really only have 3 abilities. You know, they have I think your Q, your shift, and then your heroic ability. I think it might be E. I'm not quite sure, but really, that means you only have 3 abilities, which transfers over really well to Overwatch. I mean, the Heroes of the Storm, because you only have 4 abilities.
Okay.
So things just work really well over there. So what's happening is that what happens is Lucio, he's in Heroes of the Storm, in Overwatch, he's a support. He heals and he gives speed buffs, and you can switch between the 2. So I'm assuming that in Heroes of the Storm, I'm confusing all my Blizzard IPs today. In Heroes of the Storm, he will also be a support. So what happens is that he can stack movement speed up to 20%, which is really nice, especially in combat. He can also walk through other units, which is weird because in Heroes of the Storm, there's a thing called body blocking, which like you can't move through your teammates.
Okay.
And like your enemies can use that to stop you from retreating and kill you, or your teammates can screw you over because you need to retreat and they're not letting you.
Okay.
And then you die either way. But that's really nice because occasionally you get noobs like that. He also has a thing called Sound Wave, which damages and knocks back enemies. That's something you see a lot in Overwatch. He tends to push people off the edge. It makes me mad and I scream at him. Amp It Up raises his crossfade volume, which sounds like it just increased the effects for 3 seconds. So everyone either like moves faster or they heal more either way. So, because like the way he works in Overwatch is you don't directly heal someone. Instead, people just near him get healed.
Okay.
So he's good for healing groups, and I think it's gonna make him very powerful in Heroes of the Storm because in team battles, everyone's around you and you just start healing them. It's gonna work out well, and he's gonna have 2 heroic abilities you can choose from. The first one is Sound Barrier, which is this: everyone around him gets a shield, basically. That's basically his heroic in Heroes of the Storm, or his ultimate. So that's basically his ultimate in Heroes of the Storm. He also gets Reverse Amp, and you can choose between these two. Reverse Amp kind of does the opposite, where it inflicts damage and slows enemies. So it's kind of like it's like he can buff his teammates and he can hurt his enemies, that kind of thing.
Okay, nice.
And he's gonna be added to PTR on February 6th. So tomorrow, as of this recording.
Okay.
So yeah. Honestly,
So what you're telling me is he's a bard.
he is a bard. Holy shit, he's a bard. Never made this connection. He's a dangerous bard. In Overwatch, he's very dangerous, especially near ledges. But
Yeah.
he's not as useless as a bard. But
Hey, bards are not useless.
that's true. Okay, except for the bard's quest in Skyrim, that was pretty boring.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a bard though. That was just
true.
like that was a musician.
That's true. That's true. But he is basically a bard. I've never made that connection before. So yeah, he's gonna be a lot of fun. And honestly, I really want to see Junkrat in Heroes of the Storm.
Of course you do.
He's my favorite character.
I know he is.
I would love to see him so much, just lobbing grenades everywhere. But that's just me. So yeah, that sounds like fun. I think that's it for news. Anyone?
That's it for news.
Anyone want to add anything before we move on? No.
Don't think so.
Let's move on then.
Put your quarter up. Help, it's happening.
All right, y'all. I got a fun game for us this week.
Okay.
I spent 2 to 3 hours
Good God.
making Jeopardy.
Oh no.
And okay, it's not as hard as you think because I've realized every week we really only talk about. I think right now we talk about like 8 pieces of news, right?
Okay.
So there is a lot that we don't talk about. So what I did is I went through and I made sure that this is the news that we haven't talked about, and it's just kind of like quick info things.
Okay.
And so it's basically Jeopardy questions on the news that happens this week.
Okay.
So as long as y'all looked over, Polygon or something, you should be fine.
Okay.
You got this?
Probably not, but okay.
It's gonna be fine. I hope.
Okay.
It's okay.
I would just like you to know that yesterday at work,
Yeah.
what's it called? The Jeopardy was on TV,
Yeah.
and I was thinking to myself how much I freaking hate Jeopardy.
Oh, you hate Jeopardy?
I absolutely hate Jeopardy.
Wait, pause the podcast. Why do you hate Jeopardy?
Just because I just don't like it. I think it's a stupid concept.
No? Okay. All right. I can see that.
Give me the answer and then you having to ask a question? Screw that. No, ask me the question. That way I can give you the answer.
Oh. I might have done Jeopardy wrong then.
Yeah.
Because I ask y'all questions.
No. The way you do Jeopardy is
That's not
like
Jeopardy.
Okay.
yeah. The way you do Jeopardy is like okay, like say we were so say the answer was what is Star Wars? You'd be like a cult classic movie directed by George Lucas.
Okay.
Released in whatever year it was released in, 1971 or something like that.
Okay.
And then somebody would buzz in and go, "What is Star Wars?" And that'd be the correct answer.
Okay. I did Jeopardy remix.
Okay, so
Where I ask you the question and you answer me.
so you did a regular quiz.
Yes, a regular
Okay.
quiz, but they're like scored like 250, 500, and y'all can choose
Okay,
like
okay,
rankings.
okay. I got that. Okay.
All right, so it's a remix.
Yeah. Okay.
Remix. Okay, I like this. All right, so I'm gonna think of a number, and y'all tell me, and that's how we'll decide who goes first.
Okay.
So all right, I have a number in my head. Taft.
What's it between?
Oh, 1 and 10. It's important information.
8.
Adam?
7.
Yeah, Adam goes first. It was 6.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Adam. So we have 3 categories. The first one is changes. The second one is why would you do this? The third one is numbers. And they're all for 250, 500, 750, and 1,000. So what do you want?
Let's go. Why would you do this for 500?
For 500. Okay. Why would you do this for 500? The question is, this Fallout New Vegas mod adds what to the streets of New Vegas?
That's so general.
It's okay. You got this, Adam.
But do I though?
You do. Just think. Okay, I'm gonna give you it. Now, should I give him a hint?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Okay, just think. You played New Vegas. What was not on the streets? Kind of makes sense. What?
Casinos?
Is that your answer?
Let me see if I got it.
If you get it, if he gets it wrong, Taff, you can answer and get the points.
Oh, can I? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Give me an answer. Final answer. Here we go.
I guess that's my answer.
What is it?
Casinos.
Casinos. That is wrong. Taft.
Cars? I don't know.
That is correct.
Okay.
This mod called Traffic adds moving cars to the streets of New Vegas.
Jeez.
They're driving around, and it's super fun. Yeah, the mod is currently still in beta, but you can download it, and it's actually pretty cool. Right now, the cars don't have vehicles.
Okay, so that was what, 500?
500.
Nice.
All right. Okay, Tap, it's your turn.
Okay, what are the categories again?
Changes. Why would you do this? And numbers.
Let's go with changes for 1,000. Go big, go home.
Changes for 1,000? All right. Changes for 1,000. It was announced that this Wii U game was canceled this week.
I actually don't know this. So, Breath of the Wind was canceled for Wii U. I don't know.
That is wrong.
I figured.
Actually, Adam, would you like to try this?
Actually, I was supposed to
Canceled
get a
like a
hint, but
new
whatever.
game?
Oh yeah,
or
no.
stop
You want a hint?
Yeah, give me my hint.
Okay. It hasn't been announced for the was the Switch.
Okay, it hasn't been announced for this.
Yeah, it hasn't been announced for the Switch.
I don't know. I don't. So
No?
I'm just gonna.
All right, Adam, do you want to try? Do you know?
So wait, is it an existing Wii U game that has not been confirmed for the Switch?
It has not been announced for the Switch, and it has not been released on the Wii U. And it was canceled.
I'm not sure actually.
Not sure? Y'all give up?
Yeah.
It was Project Giant Robot. It was a
I've
game.
never heard of that.
No, it
never heard
looked
of
like
that.
so much fun. It used the Wii U controller to move a robot around,
Okay.
and used the regular D-pad, and it looked like these two giant robots would fight in a city.
Oh, that's cool.
So they were like the buildings were kind of like shoulder height, and you could like punch each other into them.
Nice.
It looked like a lot of fun. All right, Taft, it's your turn.
Okay.
So what do you want? You want to hear the things again?
Numbers for the cheapest one.
All right, numbers for 250. All right, Blizzard banned over 20,000 Overwatch players from what country for hacking?
Is it an Asian country?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Korea, South Korea.
You are correct, sir. Korea.
That was my answer, regardless. I was just like,
Oh yeah, it kind of made sense. Actually, in Korea, there was a really bad problem where people go to internet cafes, install software that identifies their opponent's team and DDoSes them to win the win. And what happens is that every day these computers are refreshed, so it's I guess it's malware is then deleted, and it just come in the next day and reinstall it.
okay,
So it's actually been a really big problem, and they just banned over 20,000 accounts.
jeez.
All right, so Taft is at 750. Adam, you are 0 still. It's all right. You can still make it. All right, Adam, what do you want?
Let's go changes for the cheapest.
Changes for the cheapest, 250. All right, here we go. What Overwatch character is getting buffed this week?
Sigh, I haven't been able to play Overwatch.
Okay. All right. Nobody likes this hero.
May.
That is incorrect. Would you like to take a stab at it?
Let me think. Nobody likes this hero.
Yes.
Is it a new hero?
No.
Okay, so it's an old one. Like, as in nobody likes to play as them, or nobody likes them?
Nobody likes them.
Okay.
And they're
That's why I said May, because I remember y'all complaining about her.
She is annoying. That was a good guess.
Okay. But people play as them, right?
Yes.
Okay, and they just don't like to play against them.
They don't like people. Okay. Yes. They don't.
Reaper.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay, is it McCready?
It is actually Bastion.
Okay.
Nobody.
I completely forgot about Bastion. Yeah.
People complain about Bastion, but the reason why they're buffing him is because he doesn't get play in competitive matches.
Mm-hmm.
In the competitive scene, no one touches him, like
Okay.
with the pro players. And so what's happening is his recon mode, so when he's not transformed, is getting a lower bullet spread and a larger magazine. While his sentry mode is getting increased bullet spread, they're removing headshots, but he takes less damage while transformed.
Okay.
Because he's really weak right now. Also, his self-repair can be used while moving and is no longer interrupted by damage. So he can basically like heal as you're shooting him. But to compensate for this buff, it uses the resource kind of like Diva's shield.
Okay.
So it has to recharge over time. All right. Whose question was that?
Adams.
Adams? All right, so
It's still
Taft.
No, it's still Adam's turn.
Oh,
Because neither of us got it right.
okay, so Adam. Thank you for knowing the rules of this.
Oh, this is totally not the rules, but this is what you did the question before, so.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's just do this then. All right. So Adam, you want to choose again?
What's left on numbers?
What's left on numbers? Numbers has 500, 750, and 1,000.
Let's go 750.
750. Okay. This company was awarded $5 million for the VR lawsuit.
I remember talking about that. What's the name of the company? ZeniMax.
That is correct, actually. ZeniMax.
Yay!
Oculus has. All right. So in total, they're getting paid $500 million. Oculus has to pay $250. Lucky has to pay $5 million, and the CEO of Oculus has to pay $150 million.
God.
Yeah, that's a lot.
nice.
Hey, weren't
to
they
have that
originally
kind of
asking for like $6 billion?
Say what? Yeah, they were asking for $6 billion. They got $500 million. Yeah. So whatever. Forget them. Forget
Okay.
ZeniMax.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's a tie. Taft.
Okay. What do we got?
We have changes. We have numbers.
Let's
we
do
have
why would you do this for what's left?
250, 750, and 1,000.
Let's go with 750.
750. Okay. This Arma 3 mod turns your soldier into this childhood hero. Toy, not hero. Toy.
It would make sense for G.I. Joe.
That's incorrect. But
Okay.
all right, that's a little too close, so I'll let you guess another time. Adam, you'll also get this.
Give me a slight hint then.
A slight hint. You could build things.
So Legos?
Yes, that was probably too good of a guess.
Yeah.
Yes, Legos. Basically, this mod is called Operation Blockhead, and it turns your character into a Lego as well as some of the civilians, and when you shoot them, they can fall apart.
That's awesome.
It's
Cool.
awesome, but it turns Lego into like this super horrific war scene.
It's great.
Also, they add certain Lego pieces that you can use to build walls and then blow up, and they just kind of like fly into pieces.
Nice.
So yes, okay.
I'm just saying we might want to like wrap this up because this is going a little bit long.
Is it? Oh yeah. Whatever. It's not even an hour yet. Else you need to go somewhere.
No, I don't. I'm just
No?
saying that I would imagine that listening to us sit here and go,
Okay.
what is it? Could get kind of boring.
I got you. All right. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. That means y'all gotta go faster. How's that? Okay, we're gonna time limit.
Ask us freaking difficult questions. What kind of fucking shit was this? I'm saying if you read every news article that was there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. Okay. All right. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. I love these because they're basically like train wrecks, but they're fun.
They're fun, but like
They're fun
I feel like
train
this
wrecks.
would get kind of boring to listen to after a minute.
No, I got you. All right. We'll do two more.
Okay, that's
And
fair.
see. You know what? I'm just gonna ask y'all the 1,000 ones.
Okay.
We'll call it a day. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right. So for 1,000, where is it? Okay. We got an awesome trailer from this Elder Scrolls mod of the week, or mod this week.
And this is Adam's question.
Both y'all can answer.
Okay.
We'll see what. And I'll make y'all answer at the same time. We'll see what happens. We'll see how bad this is.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
But I think I know it.
Okay, Adam, do you have an answer?
Wait, say it again.
We got Skyrim. We got a trailer for a Skyrim mod.
Like,
Basically.
I actually I don't know what the name of it is, but I could like describe it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I don't know. Adam, you have a name?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. Actually, Adam, yeah, give me an answer if you're gonna describe it.
Yeah.
Anything? You give up?
Probably not.
Okay. All right, Adam.
Okay, it's Taft. And
Sorry.
isn't it? It's an open world one.
Yeah.
The like when you see the picture of it, it looks kind of like a fall kind of time on it or something like that. You know?
Okay.
I just know that it opens up like a new land or something like that that's never been there before. It starts with an E, I believe.
No.
I honestly couldn't tell you the name, but I know what it is. Like
Okay. This is called Sky Oblivion.
oh,
So they're adding Oblivion.
that's not what it was.
I wonder what you were thinking of.
There's another one that adds a completely new area that's like never been there before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's so many great ones.
Sky Oblivion. I have seen Sky Oblivion.
Yeah.
That one looks great.
It's really cool.
I
So
remember seeing that. I don't know how I didn't remember that.
I didn't remember it either. So
I got you. Okay, this next one is instead of making y'all guess, I'll just tell you because this is a hard one. Okay. But there is a game called Mutant Football League where
I've heard of that.
It's an arcade game. Like it makes fun of like the NFL games. But you play mutants and like robots and demons and these kind of things.
Nice.
And they play football, but it is a viable option to kill your opponents.
That's awesome.
One way you can win is if you killed all the other team's quarterbacks. If they were not quarterbacks, they had to forfeit.
That's awesome.
And like you blow up and like a thing of like blood. It's great.
Awesome.
It looks great. Yeah. Okay. So
like can like wait. Okay. Like
we say this as the Super Bowl's going on.
yeah. Like okay. Like real quick. Like my question is like, does it have to be like okay? So like say the quarterback already has thrown the ball.
Yeah.
Do you have to kill the can you kill the quarterback after that?
You know,
can you like tackle him like rip him to shreds or something after he's already thrown the ball?
I don't know actually, but it's still in beta right now. But some of the things I saw is that the guy at the ball, you tackle from 3 directions, he just blows up. That's awesome. Also, the field is surrounded by like fire. Awesome. So if you run off, it looks like you might actually die.
This is great.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. All right, let's move on to what we playing.
What games are we playing?
All right, who wants to go first?
I can go first because I actually did something this week.
Yeah, actually, from what you put on the notes, I'm excited for what you did. Please tell me.
Yes. So I started playing Ark again because Ark has become a free to play, or not free to play. Play anywhere. That's it. Play anywhere. So apparently, from what I understand, my friend who I play it with on PC, if he hosts the lobby, I can join it on my Xbox.
Nice.
So
cool.
So and he plays on PC, right?
He plays on PC and I play Xbox. But if he hosted on PC, I should be able to play with him.
Can I play with y'all?
Yeah, if you join the server.
And we all play together?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I think
cool.
we haven't tested it out yet, so
Okay.
nobody take my word on it. But from what I understand, the Play Anywhere thing for Xbox and everything, I might have to go and join it through my
Xbox
through a PC or something like that.
Yeah.
But it should work the same.
All right. If this happens, hit me
I'll
up.
let you know.
Okay.
But so I started playing that again to get like back in the habit and stuff, and I bought Scorched Earth, the DLC.
Yeah.
So good God, is that hard?
Why is it
Trying
hard?
to find water is a bitch.
Oh yeah, you're in the desert.
Yeah. It is so hard. I finally found like an oasis area, and it was surrounded by like saber-toothed tigers and stuff.
Okay, so you're not the only thing attracted to water.
No.
Okay, great.
No. I mean, other like there aren't the same dinosaurs and stuff. Like there's a dinosaur that's virtually a camel.
Okay.
So there's that. But good God, is it hard to find water? Like I died so many times. Like I didn't even get a house built. Like it was bad.
Where do you start? Because in the other one, you start up like washed up on a beach.
Yeah, this one you start in the middle of the freaking desert
Oh God. Okay. This doesn't sound like. Are you hot all the time?
all the time.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, but obviously, like if you have cloth clothing, that reduces your heat. But they also have like things that you make specifically for scorched earth. Their materials and stuff aren't the same that you can use. Like you can build a tent, which will then protect you from heat.
Yeah.
And also like later on you can get desert gear.
Oh, nice.
Which gives you more protection and protection from the heat. Just things like that.
Okay.
So, but God, is it hard to survive? It is so freaking hard.
What is the hardest part? Is it with the heat?
It's water.
Oh, it's water?
Easily water. Trying to get water.
So why isn't it you find a watering hole and you just camp out there?
You have to find the watering hole
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then not get killed.
I see. Because, dude.
Like you have to find a watering hole for you to even start a base, and you have to at least start a base before you can start killing things.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean. So
Yeah. Until then, you're just scavenging.
exactly.
What you find. Is food hard to find?
There's tons of bushes and cactus.
Yeah.
You can eat cactus.
I got you. Hey,
But the cactus gives you a little bit of water, but it almost gives you so much like enough water to where like you're just not draining water. It's like if you were draining one, it's giving you one at the exact same rate that it's draining. Like
okay, so you're screwed either way.
exactly.
Hey, Adam, did something happen during the Super Bowl? I heard your dad yelling.
Yeah, I assume, because I'm pretty sure everybody could blatantly hear that.
Yeah. It's all right. No, you're good. You're good.
It's fine.
Okay. Is it fun, though? Like, you liking it?
Oh, it's really difficult, and I imagine once I start like surviving longer than 2 minutes.
Okay, this is the one with the dragons, yes?
Yes, I really want to get a freaking dragon. First off, it's a wyvern, but
Sorry,
yeah,
Excuse I.
dragons have 4 legs, wyverns have 2.
I gotcha. Have you found one yet?
No, I
No?
haven't seen one.
Are they boss-like creatures?
They are like T-Rex kind of like level.
Okay.
Like they're late game.
So you gotta be around a while.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else you wanna?
That's about all I played. Yeah.
That
So,
sounds like. Is it cold at night?
it gets colder. Yeah.
It gets colder.
I've made it to night for like 2 seconds,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then I died. So
I got it. Dehydration's a bitch.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? So this week I was busy, dude. I at 10 o'clock at night, I was checking Moodle and I saw that there is a paper due that morning.
Sucks.
So I had to write a 2-page paper, and then Friday I also wrote a paper. So I didn't have a lot of time this weekend. I mean, I played some more Diablo. That was a little bit fun. I'm also playing Heroes because that's kind of like my thing to go to right now.
yeah.
Again, trying to rank up because, dude. All right, I'm embarrassed by this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay.
My win rate is in competitive right now. Last time I checked was 38%.
Holy crap, dude.
It is. It was shit.
You
And
suck.
well, no, I'm looking at games.
You suck.
I do suck, but I'm trying to fix
You
it.
suck.
Thank you, Taff.
You suck.
So I'm trying to
You
fix
suck.
it. But I've been doing some research, and I think I'm gonna turn it around. I'll report next week on how well I'm doing. If I become like 70%, and what are you doing? Are you spelling out "you suck" in there? Thank you, Taff. Thank you. We're in elementary school. But hey, you know what makes me feel better? And when I'm not playing, actually every weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the HGC is happening, which is the Heroic Global Championship in Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
So every weekend there's Heroes of the Storm competitive matches happening. Actually, I was watching one when you came in.
You were.
So I've been watching that every weekend, and that's been a lot of fun. Also, all right, I don't play a lot of mobile games.
Okay.
Like Hearthstone, I guess, is a mobile game. I'll play that mobile occasionally, but really they don't hook me. I play them for a day and I get bored with them. But a long time ago, back when I had an iPhone, I played this game called Battleheart.
It doesn't sound familiar.
It is. It's a fun mobile game. It's older. It came out a few years ago, but basically you control a party of 4 people.
Okay.
You have like a tank. You have 2 DPS and a healer.
Okay.
And you control them on the screen. You can choose who's being healed, how they attack. It's a lot of fun because you fight your way through like challenges,
Okay.
like places. Basically, you fight your way through a map, kind of like Mario, and you unlock gear for your guys. You level them up. You can like choose talents every 5 levels so they get new abilities.
Nice.
It's
So
a lot of fun.
Basically, D&D.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. And like the art's really is very cartoony, and I really like it.
Okay.
Like they're all adorable, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I've been playing that when like between classes, and
Nice.
it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And look it up when you get the chance. It's pretty cool.
Will do.
Adam, what are you playing?
So me being me, of course, I played Smash Bros. And Pokemon Go.
What? No.
Shocker.
Raise your hand if you're surprised. If you're 10 years old or younger, put your hand down.
Okay. How are those going?
And then, wait, what'd you say?
How are those going? Are you still like auto winning?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
It depends on the matchup.
All right.
And then, this other thing is called Fire Emblem Heroes. I say I sort of played it because it wasn't entirely me playing it, but I was more watching, but I did play it a bit.
What is Fire Emblem? I've heard a lot about that.
So Fire Emblem, I don't know too much about it, but a bunch of its characters are in Smash Bros. You have like Marth, Ike, Lucina, Robin, Roy, Corrin, all them.
Okay, yeah, those sound familiar.
Yeah. So this is a mobile game. I actually think it came out sometime this week. Or
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
thereabout.
talk about Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it basically like a melee fighter? What is it?
Isn't it like a more of like a JRPG?
This one is kind of like a turn-based strategy thing, and it's a
Okay.
mobile game.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Nice. You enjoying it?
It wasn't really me playing it. I went down to New Orleans this weekend to visit my girlfriend, and she was playing it. So, oh, by the way, Emma, shout out to you. Yeah, she was mainly playing it, and I think I played it for a bit.
Nice. When you say mobile, is it 3DS or is it on your phone?
No, it's phone. It's
phone.
phone and iPad and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, the question is, did you enjoy watching somebody play? Because that honestly, to me, is like the testament of a really good game. If somebody can sit there and watch you play it and have a good time,
Yeah.
that's a good game.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting to watch because you have to you have a selection of a bunch of characters that you have to unlock a certain way, and they get to buy them with like some in-game thing, and then you build a team, and then you go through clearing maps through like a turn-based strategy type way.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like fun. Cool. All right. Well, anything else? Anyone? No?
Think that's it.
Think that's it? All right. Well, I guess that's the show, fellas.
Sounds like it.
Sounds good. All right. If y'all have any games you're currently playing or any questions about what the heck a game we're playing is, or if you want to sit there and like be like, y'all are noobs because you never played Tony Hawk, unsubscribing. one star for never playing Tony Hawk. Yeah, if you want to rant at us, you can email us through the email collegegamersshow@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter at BlueCows with a Z, BlueCowz. Taft's Twitter is
Taft Faust 8.
sounds good. Adam,
Smooth Dog 5.
awesome. You can find us on Facebook through the Facebook page, The College Gamers Podcast. You can find us on YouTube through Mike Gallant because Google Plus is stupid. And if you enjoyed this show, give back a little bit and rate us on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review so that other people can help find us. And I believe that's it.
You could always also give us your money on Patreon.
That's true. You could do that.
That's always very appreciated.
Yeah, the College Gamers Podcast. We're poor college students, so
Yeah.
your money goes to hosting and maybe ramen, of course.
Ramen's delicious, dude. I freaking love ramen.
That's for another show, though.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Oh, my God.
This has been a Blue Cow Radio production. Find more at bluecowradio.com.
Way to ruin the outro, Mike.